Okay, we should be back. It should work now. It did when I was offline, so unless streaming somehow breaks it.
Not.
I did. Darkness. I literally have to restart. I don't know what it is. Okay. I don't know what it is. It's something with OBS itself because it cannot detect VTuber Plus's audio if that happens. So it's just something else I'm gonna have to test before I start streaming. Yeah, it's pretty aggravating. But it's okay. I don't want to play this ad here. I make it not. Y'all just watch me do technical garbage for a while. If I, it's just frustrating because I have to restart the stream and everything. But most of my timers, well, that's not true. My mix-it-up timers care about the stream being active, but, well. That over there is a fake. Alright. So... Oh no, you do want me to be inside. I didn't know there were cats here. Interesting. Ew. Yeah, I mean, I can't really complain too much because I know that a lot of people have had a lot of OBS issues with the new stuff. And to be fair, I'm 2 patches behind. So maybe they fixed this issue by now. I've just been kind of sitting on it for a minute because there have been other issues and I don't want to deal with them right now. But we got it fixed for this stream anyway. There's another one of those guys and... Oh, that actually hit me. Gross. I have actually not seen them use that move before. Interesting. Annoying. Okay. I'd be more annoyed about using all those resources if I wasn't literally just here for this. But I've already been through here. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys are out here. Yeah, the weapons are like my favorite part of the game, but at the same time, I know this is me being picky, but I haven't found the weapon that I like super jive with. I found several weapons I like, but none that I'm like, oh yeah, this is the one I want to play with. I did enjoy finding the hammer when I first found it, but it's starting to get a little bit not quite what I wanted. Oh, hi.
The lock wasn't forced. Whoever opened it had the key. Monsieur Necker's bonds are still there. There's something engraved on it. H.G. Riquetti.
Yeah, I'm sure Maribel came and opened it.
Whoever broke into this safe left behind the most valuable thing in it. This doesn't make sense.
It's almost like he wanted you to find it. Goodbye. Do, 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 do. And a lot of it's just gonna be me being picky, I'm sure, but I don't know. I want a giant scythe. I usually want a giant scythe with these types of games. But that's just me. Am I actually going? Probably don't need to fight this guy, but I'm probably gonna do it anyway. Feeling this item's already been gotten. Well, I was right. I didn't need to fight him. I just kicked his ass. Oh, that was a real item. Nice. And is there any way around here, or no? Unless I can somehow hook shot up to that thing. Trying to think of what the fastest way to go is. Oh, that's a save point. I was like, why is there an item like up in the air? It's the same. I'm silly. Oh. Can't get that. Okie dokie. Hey, you still chasing me? Oh, we might as well reset. It is going to be a while before I can upgrade, so why don't we just buy some stuff? Since this has infinite alchemical capsules, apparently, I'm just gonna buy a bunch. Oh, I did restock. Awesome. I was hoping it would restock at certain points in the game. Because it'd be kind of poopy if you only had a certain number for the whole damn game. I'm still good with... Oh. Hi, bye. I got stuff to do. Hey. How do we get up there easily? Oh, I remember where this is. And it's not usually that hard, I just kind of lazy. The problem is that this guy sets off an alarm, usually, if you run into him, but I guess he didn't this time, so whatever. Bye. Ow. Your damage is irrelevant. I'm full healed. Nuggets are done. Heck yeah. Actually, since Nerd talked about it, have we unlocked any new weapons? Let's see. Purchase. Equipment. Nope. All the stuff we had already. Maribel. Maribel, where are you? Hi. There was an item in here, I thought. Just sworn I saw one through the window. Well, hi.
I have just come from the Tuileries. The Armoire de Fer has been ransacked.
Diable. Someone beat us to it. This is very unfortunate. God only knows what we would have found there.
Whoever it was had to fight for it. I found a body there, killed by automats.
Mon Dieu. How dreadful.
Dreadful indeed. Especially since I discovered this in the victim's hand.
And what is that, pray tell?
A dueling pistol. With your name engraved on its plate.
Oh,
Hmm.
Really? You're right. It is my pistol. It was stolen along with a number of other things. It happened just before the estate's general...
Convenient.
But how on earth did my weapon end up in the hands of this poor soul?
I am certain we will find an explanation. Those letters you have. You were about to throw them in the fire, weren't you?
They belong to me. and I shall do with them as I see fit. I don't have to explain myself to you.
I do find it curious how you left the convent without telling anyone. How those letters seem to weigh so heavily in your hands. So these letters appeared as if by magic, just as the Armoire affair was being ransacked.
You misinterpret my intentions, but you're right about one thing. I do have a confession to make. You and I serve the same cause. The Queen's.
I found your pistol in the hands of a dead man. Who was this unfortunate soul?
Mathieu, one of the servants I had sent to retrieve the letters. I gave him the pistol for self-defense. Alas, it seems it was of little use to him against the King's automats.
You claim to be a friend of the Queen.
The King has gone insane. After what happened at Meudon, that much is clear. We can no longer expect any leniency from him. Hence my support for his wife. She's a headstrong woman, and much wiser than she lets on. You must know that she means to put her youngest on the throne. The young prince, Louis Charles.
Yeah.
A regency would restore
Ah.
peace and unity to the kingdom.
So's
Then all
Patrick's
that
butt,
would
but I ain't afraid
remain
of
would
that
be to
neither.
establish a constitution. I have the support of the people.
I got
They
it.
trust me. I'm the only one that can bring
You can
down
thank
the
Grammy
evil.
for that one, everybody. Yeah, this guy is full of shit, but I'm not threatening him yet because it's not worth it.
Tell me, what happened at Meudon?
It's all here in this letter, written in the king's own hand. Please, give it to the Queen. She must learn the truth.
You claim that we're fighting for the same cause. Very well. I shall give you the benefit of the doubt, and an opportunity to convince me. You can start by telling me about the letters.
My private correspondence with the king. I had a key to the armoire, which served as a mailbox.
Are you conspiring with the king?
No.
You can't call me a cutie. That's illegal.
Shadow advisor,
But hi, I hope you're having a good
working in
evening.
Complete discretion. I feared his stubbornness would lead the kingdom to ruin, so I tried to reassure him regarding the aims of the Third Estate. But when Vaucanson told me what happened at Meudon, I realized it was a lost cause.
Why were you in such a hurry to destroy your correspondence?
The letters contained sensitive information about my Third Estate colleagues. If it had gotten out, I would have surely lost my allies' trust, as well as any hope of establishing a regency along with it.
This feels like he's lying, but I'm curious to see how this goes. I mean, I do feel like he is like, yeah, the king has betrayed us, but I'm curious what his actual end goal is. Well, I don't know about that, Guthix. Nerd is a bird, and he's eating chicken, so there's got to be something messed up about that. Okay. I think we're done here, and I do not feel like going all the way back on foot. So for the first time in this game, I'm going to go ahead and use this thing. This. E. Wow. Cannibalism, sort of, but not really. Right, let's see. What quests do we have? Yeah, we need to do that. Let's go ahead and go here. Also, I let myself get a little bit distracted, but I think we did just learn that the queen's son was killed by acid, or at least that acid was present at where he was. Wow, nerd, you can't say that. That's wild. That's a lot of fire. Well, the hotel is closer, so... Floating kitties are mean. Ow. Stop it. Might as well heal. Because I knew the people were gonna have ranged attacks. Rude. I could have just gone around, but that was more fun. Oh. Why is it over there now? I think I can go that way. I got greedy. And also, those particular enemies are basically worthless against the hammer, which is nice. It's nice that at least they have some situations like that. I do not appear to be able to go this way. Excuse me, sir, can you open up? Oh, there's a fucking lever, too. Means I have to go all the way around to get to it. Unless I can jump over that somehow. Okay, well, how might I get up there? This just to evade, or can I go somewhere from here? I haven't been in this part of the city in a while, so I've kind of forgotten the circuit. I think maybe this is open because it wants me to go this way, so let's go ahead and do that. I hope you've been having a good week, though, Gothics. I think I didn't get to hang out with Attic during their celebration stream, but it sounds like they had a really good time, and I'm happy about that. Kick. Well, this feels like a trap. Oh, I actually hit the bag while I was hitting him. Ah, not quite far enough. There we go. Bonk. Item over here. Can we go anywhere from here? Yes, we can. Whee! I love that ability. Oh, come on. Don't aggro me. Frick. I hear another enemy. I'm kind of trying to be a little careful. See, that one interrupted it, but it didn't knock it down. I've noticed that they end up having, like, knockdown resistance sometimes, which is annoying, but understandable. Because, you know, getting me to constantly knock them down would probably be a little bit cheap. Do you walk all the way over here? No. Come here. Oh, you actually didn't carry me. That's funny. Hi. How you doing? Bang. Ah. Okay. Oof. Big boy Angie. Okay, well, he's dead now. Can't open anything up over here. Or is he just like in the way? Ah, it opens the gate. Good. I have been having an okay week though. It's just been busy at work. I don't know what happened, but like it's just everyone got back from a thing, like a conference, and then they were like, suddenly, we're all in need of stuff. Well, and partially it was just that, there was like a network issue. Unfair. That caused some extra issues we had to deal with on Monday. But, you know, it's what it is. Oh, this isn't an openable gate. Gosh darn it. And there's the hotel. What was back here? Oh, it just leads there. Hmm. Ooh, cheeky. I don't like it. Kick you in the butt. Ah. I hate it when the game messes up. It's supposed to be a guaranteed hit. It's nice when they just kind of do the same thing over and over again, so you don't have to really think. Oh, hey. That guy just did not care that I was up in his face. Not that I'm complaining. Were these the good grenades that I was using? Regular fulmination grenades. Oh well. So, up there. Okay. Hey, thank you for killing the spider. Chill out, though. Ah, that went further than I thought it would. I'm kind of wasting resources, but also I just don't want to die at this point. I can help it. That was a greedy hit, and I went for it anyway. So there. Now how do we actually get in? Oh. Ah, that's how. Whee! Guessing there's another one of these somewhere. Oh, I see. Well, treasure. Oh? New weapon? Another frost weapon. But it's secondary. Ooh. Okay, well, I'll probably be leveling that up.
The field with the dead tree. I might be able to stop this experiment.
Oh, now I have to go to Dead Tree. Cool. Let's see. Dear honorable members of the Club de l'Hôtel de Massiac, I have taken note of the misgivings expressed in your organization's most recent report. I am ready to demonstrate to you without delay that my process is already operational. Tomorrow at dawn. How dare you, Malchus? I can't believe. Wow. Tomorrow at dawn, go with your associates to the Faubourg of Gros Calot, to the place known as the Dead Tree. There you will be able to see how quickly my sleepless slaves carry out their work. Yours faithfully, Comte Alexandre de Cagliostro. Man, this guy is just like... he's doing all the things. What do we... You have a 38-second delay? I did notice that I was getting a bit of a delay on my own side. Refreshing worked for mine anyway. But I'm just gonna blame Twitch. I feel like Twitch is to blame. How about that? Let's just blame Twitch. Almost didn't make that. I was kind of hoping this would open another door or something. Oh, let me check real quick before I leave. Can't go out here. What is the point of this? Wait. Oh, it's literally to get up on here. Okay. Cool, I guess. Oh, there's the lever I was looking for. Okay. It was just on the other side. Alright, let's go try to find the crypt now. Shall we? Oh yeah, I forgot the cat exploded earlier. Excuse me, I'm leaving. I don't know why it would be buffering though. Drain myself out of energy. I mean, other than like for normal reasons, because we have good connection and everything. Might have just been your browser being alt-tabbed or something. I don't know. Oh wait, I got a bunch of Star Mist. How you doing? Is your Wi-Fi being nice to you this time? I hope so. But if not, I want you to know that you're super cool and I'm glad you're here. And I wanted to say that before you had to leave if your internet was being poopy. How much do I have? 74.85. So that would be almost 12k. I think we can get an upgrade. Actually, what is this thing's? But what's up, Star Mist? Oh, this one's like only alchemy affinity, I see. Oh, so level 5 is max level. I feel less bad about upgrading stuff then. I was not sure what the max level weapons were. Star Mist is a sweetie. Of course. Bonk. This hammer just makes me want to say bonk, because I'm bonk and I'm with it. Is that silly? Am I perhaps a silly Billy? Or a silly Benoy, as it were? Because a Billy would be a goat, I think. And self-destruct. Nope. Do. Lily, hi. I've noticed you've been playing some Dungeon of the Endless recently. How's that going? Why did you aggro me? But okay. Okay. Anyway, I love you too. And okay, I hope you have a good lurk. I was just gonna say you reminded me about the next one that's coming out, and I want to play it. Rude explosion. I know, I'm super excited about it. I really want to play it. Wee. Oh, I hate when it's just cobblestone. Oh well. An openable door. And there's a Vestal there too. Parry that, bitch. Parry that. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. We don't really... Actually, hold on. Parry this, mechanoid. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah. Need more essence. But also, the thing that I forgot to do that I want to do. Oh, I think it's going to do less. No, it actually does the exact same. Oh, they're the same level now. I gotcha. I can figure things out with my brain. I promise. Like that you have to hook shot back up. One of those, alright. He's just clanking around. Just going clank, clank, clank. He had a frost grenade on him. Oh, Darmist, hi. Yeah, I was talking to you the whole time, but I guess it was broken. I'm sorry. But I was just saying you're super cool, and I appreciate you. And I hope your Wi-Fi is working and stuff. Oh my god. I don't know what just happened there, but it was weird. I killed him so hard he floated off into heaven, and heaven was this platform. Oh, hi. I missed. I just noticed that thing just has boxes on its back. That's funny. Bonk. What do you mean, yo? Ow. Malky, why you bonk me? I'm bonking them. If we all bonk each other, we'll just be like... weird. It'd be weird to do that. Oh, come on. So many bronze ingots. Feel like I'm playing Valheim. Aw. I'm sorry, Star Mist. Hotel internet is like abysmal for no reason. I'm gonna have to actually platform. How dare you? How dare you make me actually platform? Oh, okay. Or if these end up being cobblestones, I'm gonna scream. I might even explode. Don't you dare walk me off. That wasn't really worth the effort, but whatever. We did it. Ah. Did you at least find it, Star Mist? You said trying, so I'm guessing you might not have found it. Didn't do it in time.
Reminder, you can keep track of us when the lounge is closed, y'all.
That would probably work better if I had more points in alchemy. Is it like an obscure song or something? The fact that they keep giving me healing items, I feel is telling in some capacity. Not fair that you can bring it to them. Uh-huh. Oh, is it one of those cases where you're like, I like the song, but I can't make out the lyrics? I hate it when I have those issues. Well, I see a wall I can kick out, but what is before the wall I can kick out, I wonder? A bunch of bodies.
No.
Yeah, I've been nutted on by Moon. Hi, Moon. How you doing? Okay, I just wanted to see. This feels like a pointless thing, unless you could have somehow gotten here
Already taken a close interest
early?
in this tomb.
I swear I hear another robot. What's in the box? How you been doing, Moon? I hope you've been well. Oh, it's a carriage token. Well, that's actually very kind of the game to give me. Bonk.
I will go to the Tuileries and follow the directions on the receipt. It also mentions the Quartier du Saint-Eustache and Rue Saint-Honoré.
Various lifting and excavation tools paid the sum of 140 livres. Or levers. I'm not entirely certain what that currency is. Delivered by the carpenter Bergot to Monsieur Joseph Balsamo in his workshop in the Quartier des Saint-Eustache near the Tuileries. Tuileries? Oh, I gotcha. Metal. I suppose that means we're done. Because it's not pointing me to anything here anymore. I just kind of want to know where I am. No, you do not turn around on me. So, presumably I could have gotten here, maybe? Oh! We're here. And I don't have the gate key still. Dang it. I've already unlocked this, did I not? Maybe this is a different one. No, this has to be the same one. What might we upgrade? A weapon, perhaps? I'm not gonna do that right now. I think I need to see what I want my stats to go to before I do that. Alright, well, we have the token. We might as well use it. It was nice enough to give us one. I didn't want it. Set that up. I haven't been using a lot of the tools at my disposal. What? You need to do that. Ah, there's so many things. Well, let's go do this one first because we're gonna have to do the dead tree thing.
I have already passed by the Église Sainte-Marie. I can get back there quickly from here.
Yeah, we'll do that, but first I need to go to the tree. Oh. You guys have upgraded the automaton since I was here last. Uh-oh.
The field with the dead tree.
Hi.
Don't move.
Ah, that cursed dancer! May you be devoured by rust!
But I don't want to be devoured by rats. That was gonna AoE. Bonk. Ah. The 1 HP. Go away. Nobody likes you, big meanie ice club boy. There we go. We eventually convinced it to not be a butt. Hey, dude. Listen, we can talk about this, okay? Ow. Okay, maybe we can't. Cool. I do love the little shotgun attack. Maybe I just need to use the club more and be more aware of that it's mostly for counterattacking, not engaging. But you know what? I am impatient. Why must you make me go up here to get up there? I love that I'm just fighting stuff, like big enemies over and over again. Uh-huh, that's a nice file you have there. I'm just gonna wait for it to go away. There we go. Oh, you actually only took one. Ow. Well, that almost hit. Kicking all the butts. Kicking all the butts, yeah. Over there. Cool. Another item. Maybe. And another item. Wow. Oh, that's 12 alchemical capsules. I'll take that. Hmm.
He slipped through my fingers. Fortunately, he was unable to take his things with him.
Oh. Monsieur Descamps, who do you think I am? I can read between the lines, and I can see through your game. It wasn't enough for you to force me into exile. Now you must also harass me even from a distance. I command you, Monsieur, not to write me again. Rest assured that you will get nothing more from me, and that I will take the secrets you demand of me to the grave. Moreover, and for the last time, I strictly forbid you to use what I taught you for the criminal purposes that you have in mind. I will pray for the salvation of your soul. That is all I can give you. Adieu, Dr. Franz Mesmer. So that was the Joe doctor that everyone said he didn't do anything for real.
Slaves. They meant the automats. Feeding off the blood of innocent people. Monsieur Raymond was completely mistaken. I must inform him.
That your doubts might be allayed, I have taken the liberty of preparing a live demonstration. Francois, yeah. Exactly. 4 days ago, the Marshalsea conducted a series of raids and procured 100 or so black fugitives. They are currently under lock and key in the Dépôt des Noirs at the Tour des Diables. No doubt most of them are escaped slaves. I repeat, my mechanical laborers are tireless. But for a hearth to blaze, logs must be thrown into the fire. This is why it is more necessary than ever to continue the slave trade. It will remain essential to the prosperity of your colonies. Only you need no longer provide slaves room and board. As soon as they disembark, they will go from the state of human to life fluid. Just think of the savings. They will be fuel for the fire, Monsieur, and nothing more. Such a... like, even ignoring the obvious moral issues, which are clear. The concept of using a human life to power a machine is just, like, so asinine and such a waste. Also, hi, Resonant Hearts. Sorry you came in on, like, the serious note. We were just finding out the backstory behind how the automatons in this game don't ever stop. Which is apparently they get fed people. Which is fucking rude. How you doing, though? You been doing good? I hope you have. I saw, Platinum Rhythms, post today, and I liked it and retweeted it. I'm very happy. But yeah, I hope you've been doing well. I hope you've been having a good week. Oh. Heck. I just noticed that we were in the middle of an ad break. I was saying I saw the song tweets today. I was really happy and I smiled and I retweeted and everything and yay. Thank you again for the wonderful work you did. I was trying to figure out what the best path for me here is. I feel like I should probably just reset back to the carriage. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You know, work's been busy and tiring lately, but I've been enjoying it. Well, enjoying it isn't the right way to put it. I have been pushing through it just fine, I guess is a good way. But I've been enjoying myself after work, and I had a good weekend and a good Monday. We did some Halloween fun stuff with Cindy. They seem to have fun, so that makes me smile. I got to show off a new look for Sandine, and she got to debut herself on the channel, so that was fun. Wow, you're just out here, huh? What I was looking for. And I'm just trying to see if we can make our way through this game at least by next week. Is my goal, because trying to remember if I go this way or not. I guess I can go this way. Because there's other games coming out and I really want to start playing them when they come out. I am raising the steel. Or rising the steel, as it were. Hi, Ghosty. I'm sorry I had to dip so quickly, but I realized what time it was. I was like, oh no, I'll be late. Oh, I got you, Star Mist, yeah. You know, I used to be really big on a few channels on YouTube, but I stopped watching them for a while. We're back here. Cool. Yeah, Darkness. I have a lot of opinions on that particular one. Just as society as a whole needs to get over the idea that women and men are different in regards to what's on their chest. But that'll probably be a very long time before people chill out. Well, I don't have a PlayStation 5, so I can't really play that one at the moment. Unless they changed it and it's gonna come out on PC as well. Or I suppose I was misinformed is another option, and it always was. But, in general, yes, I enjoyed the previous God of War quite a lot, and I'm looking forward to what they do with this one. But I say that with the caveat of I kind of feel like they're just going to do what they did with the old God of War games and just keep finding new gods for him to fight for whatever convoluted bullshit reason. Which is fine for a concept, but like I don't know, man. Just let the character like relax. Have the range to kill that thing. Alright, now that that's taken care of, you and me, buddy. Ow. I wasn't close enough. There we go. I do like this weapon. It's just like I was hoping I would get a different one before we got to the end of the game, but I'm getting the feeling that I'm not going to have the opportunity to switch weapons, unless they have like a crazy end game weapon that they just want you to play around with at the end, which would be cool. Up the. There we go. I knew I'd already actually picked it up, but I'm tired of those things sitting around. No, this is another one of those things where they want to do the Steam exclusive. I mean, which, in this one case, I understand, because God of War has been a PlayStation franchise for a long time, but it's also still kind of poopy. Yeah, I guess it will be on PlayStation 4 as well. I just don't know if I really want to, you know. Lead to another, like, area I've been to, or... Oh, this is just for an item, okay. Neat. And I don't know, I just don't want to get it on PlayStation 4. I'm kind of done with that console at this point. Rather just play other games and wait until it comes out on PC. But, you know, I have heard the PlayStation 5s have started to actually get stocked in America. Stores, American stores, but we'll see. Also, just been kind of waiting to see if they end up getting, you know, price reduction. Of course I had to deal with 2 spiders. Oh, I took my burette off of my bar. That's not good. Kinda need the, you know, Estus flask of the game on there. Ba, 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 ba. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if Sony can afford it. Like, with the manufacturing issues that they were having, like, consoles already sell at a loss, but I imagine if you can't put out as many as you want to sell, it's like very problematic. And it's going to eventually give them a reputation of just being a console that, like, why worry about it? You're never going to get it. Oh. Hey guys. You're actually gonna make me fight you? Yeah. Okay. forget that they do that stupid backflip. Yeah, right? Like, cause, like, why would you make a game for a system that people won't be able to buy it on?
So Madame Necker escaped. I must inform her husband immediately.
My dear husband, if you are reading these words, it is because the Lord in his mercy has spared us both, and this church has not become our tomb. I managed to survive the terrible massacre, and I am going to find our daughter, Germaine, at the charity hospice at St. Sulpice. We will be waiting for you there. Your loving and devoted wife, Suzanne. That's nice. There's the big soup guy. Are we done? Oh, no reason to walk all the way back. I'm very close to upgrading though, so I can probably sell a couple things. Not quite. One more. I do like... At this point, I feel like I'm just committed to this weapon. If I end up not being, oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and go back here, just in case they end up giving me further follow-up side quests, which I really hope they don't do. Because... Spare me, please, from this just being side quests, the video game. Yeah. I'm so glad that... Oh.
Time for that self-care check, y'all.
It is apparently time to take a break, which I was just looking at before. I was just gonna say, I'm so glad they don't make you fight stuff on the way to the story group here. Just be really obnoxious if you kept having to do it.
Monsieur Necker.
Madame? Eh bien, do you come bearing good news?
I found your bonds. Here they are.
I don't give a fig about those bits of paper. I'm satisfied in knowing that they will not serve the king's purposes. All I care about is learning what has happened to my wife.
You may rest easy, monsieur. Your wife escaped the massacre. She returned home and left you this letter.
Mon Dieu. She's going to meet our daughter and son-in-law at our charity hospital.
She may already be there.
Madame, I did not dare to dream of such an outcome. My wife and daughter. Can you imagine? And I thought I had lost both of them. The three of us will be able to leave the kingdom and put these horrors behind us forever.
What about the bonds?
Oh, the bonds. Do with them as you see fit. As long as the king does not use them. As for me, I'm going to find my family at once. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I pray that your efforts will be successful. Adieu, madame. Adieu.
Adieu.
Minister Necker has given his bonds to me.
That's quite a nice little sum. Can you imagine? That's 1/5 of the kingdom's entire wealth.
Wealth that the king squanders for his personal benefit according to his whims.
Ma foi. Monsieur Necker certainly has been very generous to his adoptive country.
Generous? I have my doubts. The loan was granted at a very high rate. So high, in fact, that it would have dug the deficit into an even deeper state of abyss.
Eh bien, messieurs. To what use shall we employ this boonful fortune?
If I could spend it, I'd do everything I could to return to the people their confiscated freedom. To begin, I would get them the bread they so sorely need. It is only after the scourge of famine has been vanquished that armed patriots might then be able to rise up against despotism.
This is actually very smart.
Robespierre, will you steal it from under the noses of the automats who have sworn to destroy the human race? As for arming the people, this is another one of your delusions. How could your ragged pack of wretches win any sort of battle that'd be unable to lift a sword?
When you insult the people, you insult me, Monsieur de Lafayette.
I am not insulting anyone, Robespierre. But I happen to know what it takes to fight. Unlike you. Monsieur, I was but a lad of 15 when I took up arms. And everyone here knows my role in the liberation of America from British rule. If you allow me to dispose of these bonds, I will found an army that will annihilate the Clockwork King's diabolical machines. As soon as I have the opportunity to leave Paris, I will rally the officers and troops that are stationed in the provinces. Then, I will call for a mass uprising. I will have more than enough money to pay their wages and procure the weapons we need.
And you will have obedient troops at your beck and call, ready to repress anyone who challenges your power.
These troops will only serve the will of the people. I swear it.
Are you sure that the king has spared the rest of the kingdom, Monsieur le Marquis?
I am almost certain of it, mon père. Despite all of his resources, the king does not have enough manpower to occupy all the garrisons in the country.
Aegis, no member of this assembly can force your hand. The choice is yours. To whom will you entrust Monsieur Necker's bonds?
Yeah, I don't know. There's apparently multiple endings to this game, and I don't know which ones are good or bad. So I feel like the people need food, and that will get them to be able to continue to fight. This is a revolution. It is not like a coup. So, but maybe I'm wrong. Lafayette does know what he's doing. Typically, militarily. Hi, honey. How you doing? I'm hugging you back. I'm doing good.
Maximilien de Robespierre, I have chosen to entrust this fortune to you.
Very well, madame. I promise that I will use it for one purpose only. Freedom for the people and by the people. When a monarch violates the people's most fundamental
I'm
rights,
glad you're good.
submission is their most sacred and indispensable duty. But we must be wary of warmongers, who claim to defend our happiness.
Bon sang, am I the only one who is weary of hearing these tiresome monologues?
For they
We're
wish
playing
only
some
to
Steelrising.
save and take their own turn at playing tyrant.
Congratulations, Aegis.
Hey,
You've
good luck
chosen
getting a
speak
job.
for
I know you can do it. I just hope
I'm
it's a
sure
decent
he will
one.
be delighted to hear this. He need not fear for his throne now.
Hey.
Monsieur Raymond,
Go on, Aegis.
I went to the hotel. What I discovered goes beyond your darkest conjectures. The club's members have no intention of merely depriving their slaves of rest. Rather, with the king's support, they plan to replace them with...
That's right, you were telling me about that. I just hope it goes well.
The Count of Cagliostro is behind the plan.
Ma foi. But such a plan would certainly only...
And I'm
improve
sure
the
it will.
lot of these unfortunate people.
You are mistaken, mon père. If the planters get their way, they will have a greater need of slaves than ever. Only this time, they intend to slaughter them to power their machines.
Quelle abomination!
Par tous les saints.
4 days ago, the Paris Guard captured 100 black people. They were to be sacrificed as part of an experiment to test the effectiveness of the automat harvesters. Luckily, I was able to prevent the massacre.
Where are they now?
In a place they call the Dépôt des Noirs. I don't know where it is, but I managed to get the key. It bears the inscription, Tour du Diable.
The Devil's Tower is a prison in Vincennes. within the chateau walls.
That's 3 leagues from here. We'll only be able to free the prisoners once we're able to move freely ourselves.
At least they were spared the fate that the king and his accomplices had planned for them.
And what will you do with the 2 servants you employ, Monsieur Raymond?
I will continue to treat them well, as I always have.
However, under the laws you insist on following, they will become slaves again the moment they leave the kingdom for Saint-Domingue.
Certainly not, Monsieur de Robespierre. What kind of a man would I be if what I have heard had not opened my eyes? The planters of Massiac have been proven to be nothing but avaricious murderers. I thought I was dealing with opposition, but now I discover them to be vile enemies, from whom it would be vain to expect any compromise. From this day on, I will fight against their interests with all my strength, and will not lay down my arms until the last slave in the Empire has been freed.
Rest assured, then, that the people will fight by your side, Monsieur Raymond.
That's the spirit, my friends. Vive l'égalité.
Heck yeah. Alright. I think that's all we have to do here. I feel like I'm going to get through this and it's going to be like, and then the people didn't have enough guns or well-trained warriors to fight off the king's automats. And it's just like, okay, I guess. Okay. Our last side quest for the moment. Oh, but I did say I was going to take a break. So I'm going to take a break real quick. I'll go ahead and play the ad break near the end of the break so y'all don't have to watch it while I'm doing stuff. But yeah, I'll be back soon, and a reminder that this is a good time for you all to get up and stretch and use the restroom and all that stuff. So, yeah, be back soon. And then I was like, man, I can't believe how cool my chat is. Oh, hi, I didn't see. Just being silly, but we're back. Yay. Hope y'all had a good little break there. Oh, I forgot to press the button. We're not gonna be doing stuff for a second, so let me press the add button and then y'all can finish up your breaks while you wait. Oh, except it's not gonna let me because of course not. Oh. Well, actually, I kind of timed that perfectly because the ad is going already. That's what was going on. Don't mind me, I'm just a silly bunny. Hey, welcome back. I said a funny thing, and I noticed that the ad was still playing, and I cried. But I did say that my chat is super cool, and it's true. Y'all super cool. But thank you for being super cool. Oh, I thought there might be a hook shot point up there. Oh, you're not who I want to play with. Whee! But anyway, welcome on back. I did want to ask if any of y'all have been keeping up. Ooh, I didn't notice this before, apparently. If you've been keeping up with the Twitter Blue thing that the new owner of Twitter has been talking about. This is a very weird setup here. Where are we going? Oh, is that his workshop over there? Or is... Can't tell what here would be his workshop. I guess we'll just have to go kill everything. That's how that works, right? So, Twitter Blue was like the... Oh, it's down there. Okay, that makes more sense. Twitter Blue was like the premium paid service that Twitter already had. But, so, Elon decided, and it's like $8 a month, right? And Elon was like, hey, I'm gonna start charging people to stay verified. You know, verification is like when you have the little check mark next to your name on Twitter. And then today they added a bit where like government officials would still have like a thing under their name that was like, this is actually, you know, the President of the United States or whatever. So I guess my question to y'all is oh, hi. What do you think about that? Like, do you think it's a good idea? There have been a number of people that have stated, I think, reasonable concerns. I'm just curious what y'all are... Well, let's be honest, Malchus. The Twitter acquisition was never going to be profitable. It was literally just about him being able to ban people that he wanted and shit. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. But, like, somebody did the math, and apparently even if you had every single person who is currently verified pay for verification, it would take him over 1,000 years to make up the money that he spent on the company. Yeah. I don't hate the idea of monetizing it if you're already verified. But I think making the verification process something you can buy literally misses the entire point of the verification process. I'm not saying it was a good process. Like, it was incredibly impossible to get verified for a lot of people, even though, you know, they were actors or like literally public figures, and I don't know, Twitter just didn't care. Well, I don't... I would have to ask what you would... Like, what would be the point of the extra super cool check? Like, would it be the same as all the people who wanted the hexagon profiles? Or would there be some sort of, like, actual reason for it? But, like, I think paying for continued verification makes sense. I don't think anyone I don't think I should be able to go get verified as someone who, you know, is a very small streamer, for example. Just because I paid money. I think it should be a verification process that you can then pay money in order to protect in some capacity. And even that, you know, I feel like the monetization is not necessary, but if he's trying to make money off of it, then fine. But anyway, I think if it ends up becoming a thing that people can just buy, it'll be meaningless. Well, it'll be a status symbol, obviously, but like, that was not the point of it. You know, the point was, yeah, you're actually talking to this person or this company. Or group or whatever. Ow. Didn't knock me over, that's weird. But we'll see. I'm still waiting to see what ends up happening. Ooh, what's this?
You monster. What do you want with me? Wasn't it enough for you to steal my dancer?
Ooh?
I'm merely obeying the king, mademoiselle. Don't be afraid. You and your beloved machine will soon be reunited. I give you my word. Voila, here we are. Do you see that window? That's where she's waiting for you. Sale petite peste. I suggest you don't try that again.
Don't do it. Don't hit him with the fan he threw out the window again.
Atanaeus, what could have happened to her in this workshop?
I don't know. What could have happened? Could she be the thing that's powering me? That'd be weird.
This notebook appears to be very old. I should show it to Abbe Grégoire.
Okay, we'll have him decipher yet another thing.
Balsamo. So that is the name that the Comte de Cagliostro uses to conduct his business discreetly.
I, Louis, King of France and Navarre, by the grace of God, permit Monsieur Giuseppe Balsamo, alias Joseph Balsamo, born in Palermo on the 2nd of June in the year 1743, to use the name and title of Alexandre, Comte de Cagliostro, with full rights and in all circumstances. Well, okay. Monsieur de la Comte, or Monsieur le Comte, I regret the unforeseen difficulty of which you have informed me. If we do not put an end to it soon, the smooth running of your operations could be impeded. If, as you claim, the dancer has indeed left St. Cloud for Paris, if she is attacking our machines with the facility you describe, I demand that you discover as soon as possible the nature of the malfunction that allows her to ignore the orders she was given and learn why she has turned against us. Try not to lose my trust. Louis. Yes, why are we able to do that, I wonder? Claws? What claws have you given? Also, what clothing do I... What do claws do? Oh. I can become Vega, apparently. Or... What's that one guy from Soul Calibur? Voldo? Is he us? Is he pooping his pants? Gold though. Yeah. A letter addressed to the Lieutenant General de Police. I, Victor de Requete, Marquis de Mirabeau, request that you contact the Intendant of the Police of the City of Gresse to have my daughter, Louise, Marquis de Cabris, taken to the convent on Rue Tracastel. He shall entrust her to the care of the Visitation Sisters, who will ensure that she spends the rest of her life with them in prayer and contemplation. It is at this price that the poor woman shall be able, God willing, to wash away the blight on her soul. The inscription reads, to the attention of... I've already seen at the top. Monsieur de Camp, Lecomte, I am still unsure of your true intentions. You and I both know the dispute between us that led to my flight. Despite the distance that now separates us, what I witnessed you doing still haunts me. And now you seek my help to perfect my art of suggestion? You believe I will give you, whom I know to be capable of the worst, the means to deprive an innocent person of all free will and make them a docile servant. This leads me to believe, Monsieur, that you have lost all common sense. Dr. Franz Mesmer. Another echo. Echo. It's me! I'm dancing.
Rosette, you're so beautiful. You'll stay with me always, n'est-ce pas? Without you, mon ami, I'd be all alone.
I feel like Diva would like this game because clearly lesbians. I'm kidding, of course.
This box is covered in astronomical symbols.
No evidence of that.
I can't get it open. I should show this to Monsieur B.
But it's funny to speculate. Alright, well, let's see. Is that everything here? Like it. We have one more of these tokens. You have two. Keep getting them for these quests, and it feels good. What do you tell me I can upgrade? Weapons, probably? I hope you guys have been enjoying watching this game. I know, I don't know. It probably is a certain niche thing to watch, but it's been fun to play for y'all. Alright.
Can I help you, Aegis?
I found this notebook written in Latin.
Indeed. Medieval Latin, to be precise. Oh, hold on. Bon sang. Aegis, what a find. This handwriting. I would recognize it anywhere. It's in Nicholas Flamel's own hand.
Ooh.
Give me some time to study this, and I'll tell you what I'm able to glean from it.
Have you finished reading the notebook, mon père?
Yes, Aegis, and what I learned from it puzzles me. In this diary, Flamel
I just
tells
stared
of
at him
3
for 3
journeys.
days.
3 journeys into what he calls the in-between. A strange world filled with wandering souls. Tormented spirits that are unable to ascend to heaven.
This world. It's where Cagliostro's victims were trapped until I freed them.
En effet, I believe you're right. But that's not all. Flamel planned to return there a 4th time. He wrote this in the final paragraph, in his handwriting, dated 21st of March 1418. That was the day before he died, Aegis. What if his body died while his soul was traveling through limbo? What if he were trapped, a prisoner in this purgatory? Aegis, because of your unique nature, we have an incredible opportunity.
What do you mean, mon père?
If the soul that animates you has been bound to the automaton that serves as its vessel, then it can be separated from it too. And if this were the case, the soul would travel to purgatory, where Cagliostro entraps the souls of his victims.
Hold on. Are you trying to convince me to go
Aw,
and find
I hope you can
this
find
file?
it,
I'm
Starbest.
giving you a chance to speak to the man who discovered the Philosopher's Stone. Surely you won't pass it up.
Assuming I agree to venture into purgatory, do I even have a chance of finding him there?
Certainly. According to this journal, the soul flies to the zenith of the place where it left the body of the deceased. Or that of the pilgrim, in this case. If Flamel's soul is trapped in purgatory, as we've guessed, you'll need to go to the house where he drew his dying breath.
Is it still standing?
Of course. It's on Rue de Montmorency, in the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. You can get there via the cemetery of the Église Saint-Jacques.
And how do you plan to free my spirit from this automat?
We would simply need to break the bond between them. To do this, we would need to stop your machinery. For a short time, of course. We don't want to lose you.
No.
Michelle. As for the rest,
Not
it will be a question of
Moon.
mechanics,
How could you?
or electric currents, or
Hope you're having a good night, Moon.
therein lies
I think I said that earlier, but you know what? I continue to hope.
comprehension. But it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps Monsieur Bailly and Monsieur Lavoisier could shed some light on the matter.
Goodbye, mon père. Monsieur Bailly. I found this box with astronomical symbols on it. I believe it belongs to Vaucanson's daughter.
Athenais' secret box. I built it with my own hands. It was my gift to her on her 15th birthday.
I wasn't able to open it.
Are you sipping?
Athenais and I are the only ones who know how. Allow me. You
Sippy
must
sip.
arrange the planets the way they were aligned on the day of Athenais'
Aw, well,
birth.
I'm glad you're full and
Voilà.
enjoying your
What's this locket?
resting.
Athenais is always wearing this. It contains a portrait of her late mother. She said it was her most cherished possession in all the world. To think, the poor child never knew her own mother.
You monster! What did you do to her?
Wow. That's mean. That he's... Aw, well thank you for the pats. I appreciate it. Here we go. We get the proof that the daughter is the one powering the automat.
Ludia, what happened? You froze the moment you touched the locket. I thought I'd lost you.
I saw her. Athénaïs de Vaucanson. The Comte de Cagliostro has her.
Mon Dieu. It is just as I feared.
He bound her spirit to an automat.
Please, say no more. Athénaïs. It is her spirit that animates you. Is it not?
Yes. I believe so.
Seigneur, quelle abomination. It is vital that you go and find Athénaïs as soon as possible.
She is right in front of you. I am Athénaïs.
Alas, I fear that is not entirely accurate.
It is a creepy doll.
Athénaïs, Lydia. Nothing of her past, her joys, her suffering. Nothing of her love for her father. You are but the vessel that harbors the poor child's soul.
Why was Eugène de Vaucanson imprisoned in the Bastille?
Once he discovered the king's true intentions, he refused to continue cooperating with him. He refused to use his talents to create this abominable army. But the king didn't take kindly to his resignation. Eugène did manage to get a letter to me just before he was arrested. Here, take it.
Where can I find Athénaïs's body?
God only knows. Although I assume that the Comte de Cagliostro is taking pains to keep her alive. This is certainly the only way to keep her spirit alive in you. The only way to free her is to find her body.
Although I do wonder why, because I've been like a giant pain in his ass. My dear Bailey, I am writing to you in secret and in great haste. May God protect the mechanical messenger I am sending you with this letter. They have taken me prisoner and have made no secret of the fate that is in store for me. I am to be sent to the Bastille, where they intend to force me to reveal my final secrets. Luckily, Athénée was able to escape, but they will certainly try to hunt her down. Go to her rescue if you can. If she falls into their hands, they will use her as an instrument of blackmail. But rest assured, they will not get anything more out of me, even if it means giving up my life. Adieu, your friend Eugene. Or Eugene.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
The clues I found at the warehouse suggest that the gunpowder was moved to the Bastille.
Diable. You must find a way to get there and put an end to this threat.
Do you think there is any way to interrupt my internal clockwork?
To what end?
I would like to briefly sever the bond between my spirit and this automat.
It is a very strange request, madame. For what purpose do you seek to free your soul from its shell?
According to the abbot, my spirit would then be able to visit purgatory.
Oh, that dreadful place. Why on earth would you want to go there?
I hope to find answers to some very important questions.
You must understand, madame, that your very nature is a mystery to us. We are ignorant as to the principle that imbues you with life, nor do we know how your machinery works. That is why it is impossible for us to make even the slightest alteration. It would mean taking an unacceptable risk. Of course, if we had documents that could shed light on the matter.
Antoine, the blueprints.
What blueprints, mon ami?
Lydia's. Eugène gave them to me when he was working on the modifications ordered by the king. He wanted my opinion on the potential for reducing the size of certain key parts.
Go ahead and snooze these ads for a bit.
They tell us quite a bit about the mechanical principles that are shared by Lydia and Aegis.
Bon sang, you're right. Where are the blueprints now?
Alas, the situation is not in our favor. I kept them in the safe at the observatory. But earlier, when I went there to collect my most important documents, before setting off for the convent, I found looters making off with its contents.
Blasted scavengers. Their kind are always quick to make the most of chaos.
I chased them to the keys, but was unable to apprehend them. When they disappeared into an underground passageway under the Louvre, I decided it was best not to follow them.
You acted wisely, mon ami. The automats are everywhere, and the marauders don't stand much of a chance.
I'll try to track them down. Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Pa 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 pa. Back here. Sounds like this might be one of the last side quests, so I'm very curious if we've missed any that are relevant to endings or anything like that. This has been a pretty interesting story, though, I'll tell you that much. It it gives a lot of clues, so I was able to kind of figure out what was probably going on, but not like in a way that's made it less interesting. I just more want to know, like, you know, fill in the blanks. Like, okay, so she's powering it, but why? Why did he make that decision, and why hasn't he ended her by now? If, you know, he's in control of the soul. But yes, she's a creepy doll. I don't know if you've heard that song. It's a creepy doll. Oh, okay. I was trying to think of a song I used to listen to a bunch. I might want to add to Spotify. I was having trouble remembering name. Which I know Star Mist is feeling as well, but I was just trying to think of what. It's mostly just because, like, I let myself stop thinking about it, and so now I don't remember what the song was.
Bon Dieu de bon Dieu, boss. It hurts. It hurts.
Stinging yourself, Claude. Just be thankful you got out alive.
Still in pretty bad shape.
Et puis quoi? Don't you think it was worth it? This tunnel is a gold mine. With what we've managed to gather, we'll be set for a long time.
Oh, they're like on the other side of the... It's like, why am I hearing them below? Below on the other side. Ah, of course there's a fucking spider. Dodge. Okay, well, there was an item and then it stopped existing. Are they above? Why was I hearing them below?
The looters from the observatory. Poor souls.
Well, they opened the door, though. Nice of them. Here you go. Unfortunate for them that doors are their biggest enemy. Not unfortunate for me, though. Gave me some of the alchemical capsules back, so that was nice. That was nice indeed. And there's a treasure chest, and I'm gonna guess it just has the story stuff in it, but we'll find out. Or a carriage token. That would make more sense.
These blueprints. Fortunately, they are in perfect condition. Monsieur Bailly will be delighted.
Send or bring back. Given that it's my only quest remaining, I think I'll probably bring it back. But I do love that I could just send it. Never did tell that lady that her son died, but I didn't find the... Well, I might have found a thing, but I don't know. Have to look it up.
Monsieur Bailly, here are the blueprints you asked for.
Good heavens. You found them.
Your thieves were not able
I
to profit
did.
much from their theft. They met with an unfortunate end.
Oh, the poor souls. Their crimes did not deserve such a permanent ending.
Certainly, certainly. Let us look at these documents now, if you will.
No, Antoine, the F-wheel is not part of the cog that transfers the driving force to the escapement.
Diable, you're right. It's driven by the B-wheel, and its axis is on the shaft that's visible at this point.
Precisely. In fact, the shaft sits between the conical bearing and a small groove here.
Shaft.
See?
True. It's decided then. All we would have to do is separate these two plates to disable the entire thing.
And to put them back in place at the agreed time to start the machine again.
You will not be able to assist me. I have to do it alone. Half a league away.
You must be joking.
By no means. You'll have to find another solution.
Unfortunately, madame, you're asking us to do the impossible.
Oh, ça, par exemple.
Once your spirit is untethered from this automat, it will be impossible for you to start the machine up again.
Hold on, my dear Antoine. Is this device in Figure 4? Is it still in place?
Yes, it is. What of it?
Bon sang. It's a timer. It's primitive, true, but fully functional.
The dial has marks from 1 to
Aw,
15,
I'm sorry, Star Mist.
minutes.
It was to allow Eugène to plan the duration of Ludia's dances in advance.
Oh, I see. And by reversing the position of this peg in the center, we could instead turn it into a period of inactivity.
Nous y sommes, mon ami. Fantastic.
Will Aegis be able to operate this device herself?
We'll make it easier for her. All you have to do is put a bolt there that she can remove when the time is right. Yes, a small iron rod will suffice. We won't have any trouble finding something that will do. When the timer dial reaches 0, the automat will come back to life. However, given the dial's fragility, we will probably get only one chance to try this.
Are you sure that the bond between my soul and this machine will be re-established?
Ma foi, I admit that we can't be sure of this. What do you say, mon père?
Don't be afraid, Aegis. Unless I've been wrong from the beginning, your soul will seek refuge in the only body it has available to it in this world.
Well then, shall we start the preparations?
Let's begin. My fate is in your hands, monsieur.
Voila.
I really hope that doesn't mean this is going to be like a timed event.
Mental loop to start the timer.
Remember, you will have 15 minutes and no more before your spirit returns to your body. We wish you good luck.
Please don't give me a timer.
To get to Rue de Montmorency, you're best going through the cemetery behind the Église Saint-Jacques in the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. Here is the key to the gate. Our prayers are with you, my child.
One thing I do not like in video games are timers that affect story elements, because, like, I don't want to have to replay your entire game up to a late point just because you decided, well, if you're a super cool gamer, you'll get this down. I mean, that's why, like, people have save states in games, because it's just too frustrating. I am really hoping that that is not the case here, and that that's just a story thing, and, you know. I know, it sounds like it, and if it is, I'm gonna be kind of mad. But we'll see. Excuse me, pardon me. I said pardon me. I opened a door behind you here, didn't I? You're just literally a waste of time. Oh, I opened a door behind you. That's what it was. Yeah, chase me to the Vestal. And watch me sit down. Yeah, I mean, I really hope that they're just using it as a, you know, plot point that's like, oh, hey, it's gonna be hard. And it's actually just like, whatever, I'm not fighting you again. Bye-bye. Look at all the meanies fighting me. Trying to. Thought I saw that. Shortcut in case I need to come back or leave. There is a treasure chest. Yes, this is just another carriage token. Yep. I figured the game out. Oh. Monsieur Landron, please come and fill the hole, Uwe, Next to my establishment, as agreed, you should know that the looters have used this passage once again to plunder the reserves stored in the cellar of my establishment. This distressing situation requires your immediate attention. Emile Cotton, seed merchant, Rue de Montmorency, in the alchemist's former residence. In other words, convenient. I'd also question why there would be automats down here, but we can just say that it's because... Hello? I was just gonna say, we can just say it's because people were hidden down here. Who knows? Yeah, that is a Dark Souls fog gate, I suppose.
Reminder, you can keep track of us when the lounge is closed, y'all.
Ah, well.
Zoos! Praise be to the Holy Mother of our Lord, at last thou speakest! Gentle dame, you have erred here for so long, not a word uttered. In singular contemplation of such terrible slaughter.
A long time, you say? That's not possible, sir. I've just now appeared to you.
Nay, thou must trust me. And thou wast hardly alone in this limbo. There were many travelers, stiff and silent, all in agony, all bound to the anchor stone.
The anchor stone, monsieur?
Lapis philosophorum.
I don't know. I'm curious.
Aye! Vile knave who took it for his own lately. No count is he but that of trespass and perfidy.
Cagliostro.
Well met. The rope for this varlet and I shall be avenged. The anchor stone keeps the travelers in this limbo and makes them masters of the Iron Titans. From the defunct springs the fire that burns inside these demons. Lanterns of the dead. Witchcraft of the blackest sort.
What travelers do you speak of?
The first to arrive was a sobbing child searching for his mother.
I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna beat up his soul for no reason.
Then those whose thoughts passed through me. A minister of God tormented by doubt.
Hold on. A minister of God? Monseigneur de la Fare?
A scholar with soul star-filled, and a learned master of alchemy.
Monsieur Bailly and Monsieur Lavoisier.
A usurer who shed so many tears for his lady.
Monsieur Necker, mourning his wife.
All bound to the anchor stone. Wretched souls, their ascension to the heavens repelled.
The terrible slaughter. You say I was just observing the massacres?
Aye. Vile, innumerable crimes. The devil's own accursed titans and their restless horde. They drinketh from the lake where the souls of the dead sleep. Men and women offered in sacrifice to feed the pyre. Then the terrible maw was opened, and in flowed legion of the dead. Ne'er hast I seen such and so many here during all my stay. Stone is verily mine dark confine. Lonely, so lonely, that mine vessel is no more, and my soul still cloistered in this place. Alack, I do despair of ever ascending to heaven. Gentle dame, I prithee do shatter mine stone.
You want me to break the stone that contains your soul? Is that what you're asking me to do?
Aye, my God. I beg thee.
Jeez.
Do you know where this stone is? You've been buried for more than 3 centuries, monsieur.
The precious jewel, sublime treasure, was inscribed in my legacy, my testament. On my tomb engraved, gentle dame, on the tomb!
On the tomb! The tomb. The tomb. The tomb is on. I didn't get to hear the last lyric because I came back from the dead. Yeah, his body apparently died while he was sojourning. And he got stuck.
What a strange encounter. I must tell Abbe Grégoire about it immediately.
Through the perfect, the imperfect will be purified. From the sun, father of all metals, and from the moon, their mother, comes magisterium. Only that which has been brought back to its first matter may be transmuted of the philosophers sulfur and mercury. A wise man will not work like a blind man in doubt and darkness. Okay. The soul of the liberated body suffers no earthly want. The lapis philosophorum fulfills his least desire. The happy pilgrim of limbo covets not the gold of vainglorious, tristful princes. Death no longer dreads nor mourns the desolate fleshy existence. In this, the supernal anchor stone is the greatest treasure. Should ever misfortune befall me, I prithee, Ambrose and Roland, my brave disciples, to seal shut mine office for ever. Take not a thing, nor move the slightest effect. Nay, construct a wall, so that none shall ever set foot here. Silence our learned knowledge, ever so perilous in the hands of the ignorant. Pray to God that in his grace he will forgive the poor sinner who has gone to his eternal rest. Your master, Monsieur Nicholas Flamel. Because, you know, destroying this room would have been, like, a bad idea for some reason. Shrug. We're done here. The plot thickens, and we didn't have to do a timed battle, thank God. So we're going back to talk to the folks about the stuff. You got hot wings, Malky. I hope they're good. I have a main quest right now because I feel like it wasn't on the map. Okay, no, I do. Good. I was like, have I like circumvented the main story by doing all the special side stuff? Oh yeah,
Can I help you, Aegis?
The plan worked as we had hoped. My spirit left my body, and I traveled to the in-between.
This is extraordinary. It confirms all my theories.
You were right about the rest, too. Nicholas Flamel's soul had never left the in-between.
Mon Dieu, 4 centuries. What a fearsome fate. Were you able to speak with this unfortunate soul?
Yes, mon père. He claimed that I had been in purgatory for a long time, but had never spoken until then.
Please, go on.
He said he had met other visitors. Based on his descriptions, he was speaking of Monseigneur de la Feur, Minister Necker, Monsieur Bailly and Monsieur Lavoisier. They all seemed unaware of his presence. All bound to the anchor stone. Those were his words.
All those whom Cagliostro turned into his homicidal playthings.
You know, it's just sometimes you gotta get the Philosopher's Stone, Ghosty.
But his soul remains in the in-between world.
Mon père, Monsieur Flamel begged me to free him from purgatory. He has suffered for too long.
How can we help him?
If he is to be believed, we would simply have to break his stone.
Of course, The Philosopher's Stone. The anchor stone that keeps him in the in-between. But where could it be after all this time?
Look at this, mon père. These are Philosopher's Stones made by Cagliostro's hand. Do they look familiar?
Heavens, they do. Aegis. The ancient chalice of Saint-Jacques is adorned with a similar stone. It was entrusted to me by the parish priests, along with some other relics. I stored it in a reliquary chest in this very room. Here's the key. Go. Let us not waste a second more.
Well, heck.
Goodbye, mon
That was easy. If it's still here, anyway. Oh. And here it is. Yeah, that's a pretty obvious glowing stone.
Ages. 4 centuries. No mind can begin to comprehend what this poor man has suffered.
Is this the fate that awaits us? An eternity of silence and solitude?
Purgatory is just a stop on the journey, Monseigneur.
Oh, I would give anything to believe it again.
Monsieur Flamel, the time has come to set you free.
Seigneur, Dieu nous garde.
You think he brought candy?
Bless maid who has broken my chains! Heavenly light! Oh, heavenly light! I shall become one with it!
Well, we just proven that souls exist, so existence is pretty much irrelevant now.
And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up.
Hallelujah! Purgatory is not the end. Do you know what that means, Abbot?
Before I say anything, I would like to take the time to consider the phenomenon we have just witnessed with a clear head.
You are mistaken. What we have just seen and heard makes us new apostles. From this day on, I will live only to share the good news of this divine manifestation.
That is all well and good, Monseigneur. Alas, I will not be able to join your apostolate, for there is no mission more vital than the one we are undertaking. At a moment when the tyrant aims to annihilate his subjects, I have a duty to put deeds before prayer.
I appreciate that. Well, that's it. That's all the side stuff we have. What time is it? Oh, we still have a little bit of time to do some stuff. Let's see where the story takes us now. That we have proven that there's an afterlife, freed a 400-year-old spirit, figured out that I am my own soul. Ha ha ha. You know, the fun stuff. I think this is where the Bastille is. Kind of looking around, I'm curious. Feel like there's gotta be enemies hidden up here somewhere, right? Maybe. I see him down there. I see him down there. Okay, and I don't think I can go that way. Can we go up here? That window has light in it. Wait. Why? There should be a little bit of light reflecting on that. Oh, whatever. What do I know? I'm just a crazy automaton stomping on tables. Yeah. For stomping around like that. Yeah. Ha. Ha. I don't know if I can make this jump. Oh, couldn't. Oh. A treasure. A grade 3 flame resistance module. I feel like that's telling. Ah, so close. Trying to figure out if I'm supposed to be able to get there from here, if I can go around somewhere.
Monsieur Marat is hiding somewhere in the depths of this quarry. I will have to use this mobile doorway.
Ah, come on, it's so close. There we go. All that for a frost grenade. Heck. Really? I can't open it with this? I mean, I know that was why all that's set down there, but still. Oh. Huh, I didn't realize the head could hit you there. Good to know. Anything fun in here? Thought I heard somebody up here. Crunch. Captain Crunch. Okay. I think... Oh, no. There is a reason. Okay. It does want me to go up here. Knowing there's an item down there. Ah, but now I see why. As there's a hook shot to get back up. Revolutionary spirit. Okay. It's revolutionary. It's someone who loves everyone.
This mobile walkway leads to the depths of the quarry. I will explore the area and try to find a way to make it work.
That's cool. I didn't actually think I would be able to get up here. Ah, but again, I think I see why. There's the best. Is that an elevator shaft? I'm sorry. Is this the first elevator in the game? Oh, it's blocked. Fuck you, game. This definitely feels very final area-y. What would you say I could up? Ah, the gun. I suppose we shall then. Oh. I slide back down. You're telling me I couldn't just smash through that window? Fine. Oh, I thought it was gonna let me ride the wheel up. Well, yeah, I guess technically this would be the second elevator, now that I'm thinking about it. The other one was an elevator to a workshop building much earlier in the game. I think have a gun on it. I believe it has a gun on it. Okay. Ow. Stop it. You're mean. Ah. There we go. Execute. I just want building first. Hey. Okay. You do have a gun, and I don't appreciate it. Himkin gone. You better have eaten them, or I'm gonna be mad at whoever took them. I knew it was gonna be a cobblestone. I'm angry. Oh. Why have you aggroed me? Fuck off. Okay, you know what? Want a piece of this? Damn. Too far. Alright, there is no way that hit me, but okay. I can't be fucked to fight you for real. There was an item somewhere. Huh. Guess I was wrong. Ah, I couldn't target it. No. I love that you're just like, it's gone, cry. I ate it. It was delicious. I love that. I'm glad it was delicious. I'm also glad that you're adorable. Fucking adorable Malky. Being adorable, as usual. Here.
Here we go. That should work.
Ow! How could you? Because I called you adorable? Guess I should probably buy some more healing. Because I keep using it unnecessarily. Well, yeah, kind of unnecessarily. I should be using my actual healing more, but... eh. You know what? That's true. It's a bit of a waste, but I'm actually gonna buy some souls to hold on to stuff. Actually, let's buy some more of these real quick. Can I buy a lesser soul? Elevator. Hi. Now we can go the down and open that door that was closed. Probably, hopefully. And I guess this leads into the mine. I want to know what those things are for. Like what their actual usage is. They have an axe and a lantern for heads. That's just kind of weird. I mean, I guess they could just be guardians of the mine, but... How dare you aggro me? Coming. Ow. Kept hitting me and I don't like it. Okay, well... Can you get up to that item up there? Oh, hi. Ow. You're kind of new. He thought he was taunting me, but I was just waiting. Can go up here, but like I don't think I can possibly reach that. Maybe there's a thing on the other side. Ow. Okay, well, that was clearly this game's version of a long drop. Go around the other way. There's gold in them there hills. Wait, were there... Oh yeah, to cut down the underground trees? Absolutely. I mean, those things do exist, but not in a way that would need this many things. Be like roots and stuff. Or like a single area in a cave where the light shone through enough for a tree to grow for some reason. I see you there. But the question is, who else is with you? You have a drill? You look like you have a drill, and I don't like that. Ow. Oh. Okay. It had a drill. What are you gonna do? You've already aggroed me, so I guess we might as well engage in combat. Engage in mortal combat. Mortal Kombat. Oh, I see. That was gone. So this is the other side where the thing would be, and I don't see a way up there. There's no way this automat would not be able to climb that, but whatever. I knew I missed before I jumped, to be honest. Nope, again, too soon. I mean, technically, at this point, I am an immortal. No, don't fall. Oh, there's a thing up there. Okay. Can I... Ah, oh, barely. Swear to God, this spider's still following me. All I wanted was that thingy. Actually, it's funny you're mentioning Immortals because I've been trying to catch up on Doctor Who recently. Although I don't want to spend any more money right now doing so. Hey, you want to open up? Oh, that actually worked for once. Sure. But I have been enjoying going back to it after I kind of gave up on it for a while. I feel like for me, I need to do that. Because I don't know, the writing gets a little bit repetitive sometimes with that show. Like, oh, what crazy thing is the Doctor going to decide to do this time that may or may not make sense? Ha 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 ha. Right, I have 16k. I need what? Well, first of all, can I buy a new weapon? So, what do we need? We need 10k. Well, 10.1. Want to hit harder. Because some of these things are like not getting two shot, and I want to get two shot. Why, she's really got to get the targeting working, or it does not hit sometimes.
This time, it's over for me. Printers was ransacked. I barely escaped from the guards sent to arrest me. I must disappear and hope that things will one day turn to my advantage.
In truth, the timing is excellent. According to my informants, the king is planning a coup de force against the Third Estate. I think it's high time for all of us to go underground with you. Once we're hidden in the catacombs, we can prepare a counter-offensive in peace.
Does the Duke approve of this withdrawal?
Oh, that fool. He's indecisive as usual. Always busy dreaming about his cousin's crown. But I've prepared the terrain. He will let me do as I please as long as I serve his interests.
Oh my. A bicorn hat. I should tell Cass that there are 2 unicorns. Or a unicorn that's bi. I don't know how that works. Oh, I think that was a, that was the echo item, wasn't it? I was wondering. You're still here. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't be able to jump up that. We've cleared out all the stuff. That's a big hole. I love the signs. I love just the signs that are like, this is where you're going. I know they're like trying to be atmospheric with it, but it's still just funny. Hey, player. Go this way. Oh, these are actually the shortcuts this time. I kind of like that. Oh. Sorry for stepping on your dick, dude. I mean, I know you're dead, but still. I'm not sure these guys made it out of here alive. Like the catacombs that they were gonna go hide in. Thinking it didn't. I see a kitty. Okay. Wow, for once the cats are actually a threat. At least a little bit. Mortal wombat. Wait, that makes sense. Anything over here? Bonk. Side area, okay. I want the treasure. Kitty has claws. Catwoman. Oh, don't ask. Hi, Rose. How you doing tonight? Thank you for waking everyone up with the Discord beep. Making them all go, ah! Wait a minute. Oh, this is actually where I was going. What was up here, then? If anything. Quick. I'm doing good, and how dare you call me cute? You're the cute one. Okay, I don't know why I expected that to be different. Everyone else's guns in this game are better than mine. You're weak to the ice, right? Not quite weak enough, but good enough. No, I think you were actually weak to fire now I'm thinking about it. Oh. Doesn't matter, you're dead. I don't know if I answered, but I'm doing good, Rose. I've been kind of having a decent week, although work has been a little bit stressful, but that's okay. Hey, buddy. Ow. I hate these spiders so much. Not fall to our death. Also, let's not get pushed off to our death. Jerk robot. I am very much getting lost in here. Which I only really care about because I want to make sure I find the echoes. No. Because the echoes let me free the people that get stuck in the robots. What was back here then? There were two options. Oh, this is okay. Cool. Wow, a module key. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Cool. Well, there's that. In case we die before we get to the vestibule or whatever. Why are you pointing up? Oh, speaking of dying.
Monsieur Marat's men waged a terrible fight here. Some of these poor men were trampled to death.
Let's go ahead and do that. See if that's helpful. I love the pink flame. That's a very nice effect. Oh, hi, buddy. You have a spider friend? There we go. And critical. And critical. And critical. And fight done. I just happened to have those grenades. I was like, oh, this is going to be easy because I know what these guys are weak to. It's almost like I've been playing this game for like 30 hours or something. Akin to 30 hours. Really clearing those means there's a vestibule nearby. Is there a vestibule nearby? Be super cool if I could sit in my favorite chair. You know, save progress. I jump down the hole and die. A good idea. It's a big ass hole. Broken. My chair!
Barricaded themselves in to escape the enemy. The only way through is the hard way.
I missed my chair. We are going to upgrade the alchemy now. I think that's going to be like exclusively what we upgrade for a while. Maybe a bit more resistances, but I want my ice gun to keep doing ice gun things. Oh, you're right. I can upgrade the mod. Game, thank you for reminding me. There we go. Beep. Buy a new. Ooh. Well, we're definitely gonna be buying some of these. I just keep looking and hoping that there's gonna be a new weapon. Action module. Epic cooling. Hey Malky, if you're out there, I just want you to know that you're adorable. There. One makes my charge attack. I think that's okay. I'm good with that. How would they have gotten back? Whatever. There's an echo. Why is it locked?
Look at them, parading around like peacocks. These scoundrels, rotten to their very core. See how they proudly display their vices and shameful privileges, tirelessly working to drag morality through the mud, trampling love itself.
The Queen is said to have read your liaison before her husband banned it. It's hilarious, isn't it?
I'm not surprised. No matter how hard I work to denounce their immoral practices, the aristocrats saw my novel as nothing more than a light-hearted bit of fluff. How naive I was to imagine that my pen could slice away the gangrene of their debauchery.
Well, fortunately, you have more than one string to your bow, mon capitaine.
Interesting. The time has come for what is surely to be a decisive battle. Hardened by weeks spent in the underground, we are now ready to defend Montmartre, our last stronghold. It will be us or the machine that decimated our ranks. We have chosen the battlefield for our fight. Despite their dwindling numbers, the First Company is already hard at work, sabotaging the floor of the Great Cavern. It is up to us, whom fate has chosen to carry out this most perilous mission, to lure the enemy there and trap it. There is not a dreamer among us who hopes to survive this battle, but we go to our deaths with hearts bursting with love for our nation. Vive la France! Vive Louis Philippe I, King of the French. Interesting. Question Mr. Marat. Smuggler hat. Loot multiplier, I love it. What we just got, it has a lot of, okay, so that's funny. I guess, I mean, if you make yourself tanky enough that the armor doesn't matter anymore. Still locked. Oh, he's not in a box. Interesting.
Monsieur Marat.
Huh? Hey? Who goes there? La diableuse, je m'attendais. So this is the famous Huntress Diana I've heard so much about. Truly,
I'm checking in. Time for that self-care check, y'all.
Thank you for the reminder, Cindy, and I know we're getting to the end of the stream.
An angel of death descended from the heavens to vanquish the clockwork tyrant.
Who depicted me this way, monsieur?
Mes compagnons, madame. Chief among them is Monsieur Chaudelot de...
I literally just took a drink, but okay.
They have observed you dispensing justice all over the city. A most expeditious justice at that, as befits the crime.
There, I drink more.
What a strange machine you are.
Oh, sorry, were you talking to me? I was kind of zoning out.
With intelligence, clearly, but also with speech and the freedom to do as you please. Cependant, you are still an automat. Who is your master?
Monsieur de Robespierre assured me that I would find you here.
Maximilien, a pure heart with a head full of dreams that cloud his perception of reality.
And you, Monsieur Marat? Who is your master?
I serve not a master, but a cause. That of the Duc d'Orléans. His cousin the king has no place on that throne, and nor does his wretched dynasty. The Bourbons, along with their wars, their crimes, and their vices, are finished. It's high time their scepter be passed to an enlightened, just monarch. One who is sympathetic to the people's sufferings. But now that I think about it, madame, look at us. We've been standing around chatting like old friends for several minutes, and I still don't know to what I owe the pleasure of your visit.
I must go to the Bastille, where Monsieur de Vaucanson is imprisoned.
Oui. Such a sad fate for a king's lackey. And what do you want with your creator? This man whose blood-stained hands built the army that's currently setting Paris ablaze.
What Vaucanson has done, only Vaucanson can undo.
Fair enough. Alas, while I come and go as I please through these tunnels, it is impossible to enter the fortress.
Impossible, dites-vous?
A sanguinary automat is spreading death and terror in the depths of this quarry. At the cost of their lives, my comrades were able to sabotage the floor of the cave to limit its movements. Nevertheless, it stands between you and the tunnel that leads to the Quartier du Temple. And that's the only way to reach the Bastille.
Convenient.
That's exactly what I intend to do, Monsieur Marat.
À votre guise. I shall not attempt to dissuade you. There is one small thing, though. I had to disable the mobile walkways to protect myself from the automats. But since you managed to come here, I assume you already know a lot about these devices.
Indeed.
Here. This will allow you to reach the lower tunnels.
L'ami du peuple. No, and I don't remember what those numbers are. Unless it's C.24. I think that means it's 124. I don't remember. A political impartial journal by Monsieur Marat, 25th of May, 1789. What a clever trick Monsieur de Mirabeau played on us by offering his chest to the bayonets. In the eyes of the people, the flambeau de Provence has never shone so brightly. Yet the veil must be torn away. The truth must triumph over Monsieur Riquetti's tone of importance and false air of dignity. For he is nothing more than a slave of favor, a courtier, a zealous servant of authority wearing the mask of patriotism. Saint Mirabeau, who just 2 years ago would have pawned his knickers for 6 livres, is now bathing in opulence. He has just bought a mansion for the sum of 200,000 livres, which he paid in cash. He has 3 mistresses, whom he lavishes with gifts. All are welcome at his table, and he has paid off his debts. At whose expense, I ask? At the expense of the nation, whose interests he has always sold to the monarch. How this wretch, whom the ignorant have canonized... hate that it does that. But, you know what? Read it later. We'll read that one later, too. Basically, Lafayette and, yeah, they're both poopy faces, according to this guy. Do I need to... Yeah, I need to talk to you, though.
Have you fixed the walkway?
I am working on it, Monsieur Marat.
That's the only way to reach the low... The mechanism is...
Who laid on this blood-stained mattress?
Oh, it's a strange story. I suppose you heard about what happened in Place Dauphine?
Indeed. I went there.
Well, we took in one of the survivors of the massacre.
Oh.
The only survivor, it seems. Despite his serious injuries, he was particularly talkative.
What did he tell you?
He kept saying that Lafayette was a traitor in the king's pay. That the flaxen-haired hero had deliberately handed his brand new National Guard over to the automats.
What evidence did your guest have?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. It was based on a simple rumor that was circulating in the camp shortly before the Royal Army attacked. It would appear that several volunteers carried a yellow cartridge in their cartridge pouches. Most likely a subtle way for the conspirators to recognize each other. The subsequent disaster would tend to confirm this hypothesis. Vous ne croyez pas?
These are suspicions. Nothing more.
Right you are. Oh, if only I had proof of this conspiracy. Then I'd be able to scutter the ambitions of that cur Lafayette for good. The would-be dictator's plans would be foiled.
I must get to the bottom of this urgently.
Very well. I encourage you to do so.
Ooh.
But remember that the Marquis could not have acted alone. If you can't find anything implicating him, look into the members of his staff. Start in Place Dauphine, where those brigands sullied the ground with their boots.
Monsieur Marat, did you take part in an operation that aimed to kidnap the Dauphin and his sister Charlotte?
Me take part in an operation? Nonsense. My only weapon is my pen, and I have sharpened it, believe you me. That said, we did receive some information concerning the children. Unfortunately, I'm sworn to secrecy. If such an operation did indeed take place, Monsieur de Leclos would have been the one behind it. Alas, I fear that he is no longer of this world. There is little doubt that he and his men fell in the galleries.
Who is Monsieur de Leclos?
A brilliant writer whose pen has shaped, but is also an experienced military to his great...
I bet he is the person
Who are your
patriots who come and go in the quarries.
in the box.
Under the command. Alas, there are few. My hours and...
Members and supporters of the Third Estate have gathered at the Cordelier Convent.
Would you be so kind as to name them?
In addition to Monsieur de Robespierre, the Comte de Mirabeau is there.
Le Flambeau de Provence. An artful chameleon who skillfully dons every colour of the rainbow.
The Marquis de Lafayette, Monseigneur de...
Say no more. They're just the privileged class. With adversaries like them, the...
Dites-moi.
I've made a lot of them in my public. These chief among not content. It seems...
I kind of want to find out what happens if I tell them about each other. This seems fun.
I learned from Monsieur Marat. I will use the mobile walkway to reach the lower levels.
I think I'm going to,
That should have fixed the walkway.
Gothex, how dare you? I'm gonna see if I can fight this guy. We'll find out. Oh, I pressed Y instead of A, but that's okay. We'll just write it up for a second, then write it back down. Thank you for the pets. Da 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 da. And of course, if it's too long of a walk to the boss, we will just stop at the next save point. The low galleries, is this where they keep all the ugly art? Hee. Ah. Gonna just drop me into the boss. You wanna do or say something? Too bad. Bye. What would happen if I just ran through everything at this point? Rude. Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? It's me. It's your girl, the one opening your chest. Oh, there's an echo, it seems. Maybe? Oh, can I not? Alright, come up here. You apparently have to fight for me to get the echo. Oh, okay, you do not care. 'Cause you're an ice-based monster, I gotcha. Anyway. Over there's still aggroed. Okay, fine, we're gonna murder things, I suppose. You happy? Is that what you wanted? Get what you wanted? Seems like, how dare you try to progress the story, you frickin' robot. Got a sword. He's a sword boy. You have to wonder.
Monsieur Laclos was the Duc d'Orléans' faithful retainer. He was to prepare the way for his takeover, and now he has become one of the king's most bloodthirsty automats. How ironic.
How ironic indeed. Okay. Do we have... I don't have all of Vaucanson's. Two more of hers. Looks like we have all of them. Okay. Where are we going? Really? Is this really necessary? They thought they could get away with it, with attacking me, the Benoi. What they didn't know is I don't like being attacked. Makes me sad. Hiya! Makes me kick doors open. aggressively. Oh, that definitely seems like where it fell, so... We have... some frost grenades on our bar, see how that'll do. Oh. Oh, there's a Vestal here. Why? This not where the thing is? Cry. Here, another enemy. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't care. Bye. Here it is. Oh, okay. I mean, it's not really a centaur, but sure. If you want to call it a centaur, fine. Hey, listen, I've been told that fire bad, so if you don't mind. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, that hurt a lot. Look, I get it. You like spears, it's fine, but like, ow. Fire hot. Oh my god! I'm apparently strong. Ow. Okay. No. No. Well, fuck you, buddy. I have a big hammer.
Look, Chloe, you're alive.
Platoon. Ready. Fire! Fire at will! Oh, Senor. We can't stop them. They're upon us. Fixed bayonets. Fixed bayonets!
The fighting has stopped. It's over. Voyez, the Huntress Diana appeared to us. She's the one who saved you.
But the troops... Where are the troops?
You are the only survivor, Leclos.
No. No. We were so close. But those machines... An entire battalion would have been unable to defeat them. We were forced to retreat. Chased into these tunnels by the automats.
Why did you launch this attack?
3 of our companions were held captive in the fortress. Our best agents.
Agents?
Spies, if you prefer. We, the supporters of the Duc d'Orléans, have always worked in the shadows. Within the Queen's entourage, in the tribunes of the Estates General, among the patriots in the clubs, amidst the rank and file in the army.
We have had some success, you have to admit.
What machinations have you discovered?
Enough to make Monsieur Marat's ink flow and bring down our rivals. Necker's speculations. Lafayette's dishonorable behavior, Mirabeau's corruption, and many darker secrets.
Such as Lafayette's plot to rescue the Dauphin and his sister Charlotte.
How on earth do you know that?
She seems as well informed as we are.
Oh. A little bit of an error here. One of our men was part of the entourage of the children's governess, Madame de Polignac. We knew that they were secretly leave Versailles, and we knew that we were able to meet them, an escort to take them to Austria. We sent for my men to watch the rendezvous point. When the time came, by all appearances, they had been betrayed. Oh. I lost 3 of my men. Only one was able to escape and return to Montmartre. He was the one who brought me word of this unmitigated disaster. As for the children, the machine seized them and set off toward Versailles. No doubt they've been reunited with their father.
Once again, the king has won.
That won't always be the case. But right now I have something urgent I must do. It was madness to attempt.
You're wrong. I'm a military man. It was, after all, that old fortress is a pile of stones with no buffers, curtain walls, or bastions. As for its garrison, our agents were certain. Only a handful of veterans should have been there. A single charge should have sufficed to disperse them. But the king made other arrangements. He increased the fortress's defenses and placed a swarm of automats at the service of a terrible machine.
Tell me about this machine that guards the Bastille.
We were prepared to face an enemy, not an executioner. That thing, half butcher's block, half stocks, was designed to make heads roll.
Who captured you, monsieur?
There was some confusion in the fray, but Cagliostro was in charge. He was the one who ordered me to be shut up in that coffin. Then I was thrown into that awful place where I lost consciousness. After that, everything is a series of blurred visions, with a voice that ordered me to kill. Again and again.
I intend to enter the Bastille and...
For what possible reason, Mont?
She claims that he's the only...
Indeed, it's possible. In that case, if you're ready to face the abomination that blocked my path and slaughtered my lieutenants, then don't waste a second. Let's not stay here much longer, Marat. Let's head back to our burrow. There's still some wine left in this pot.
More than enough, Leclos. More than enough.
Wonderful. We'll drink to our broken dreams until his fun.
Heck yeah. Where is it? Tar no more. One shot, first try. I'm so good at video games. Ha 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 ha, cry. Whee! Uppies. Ultimate uppies. Uppies only a Benoit could ask for. Yay! More uppies. Thank you, Malky. Ow. Why? Why must you ruin the uppies with hitting me in the face?
Here you are at last.
Oh.
This is where the
you got up here fast.
Begins. And to think, I would have never thought you'd make it this far. Cependant, I would advise you not to rush. The fighting in these tunnels has weakened the structure. If you go in there, I'm afraid you won't be able to turn back. Delors, I have just one bit of advice to give you. Before going any further, make sure you're not leaving behind any unfinished business.
Ah, it's one of these.
That you've not fully met. I shall return to my hiding place. In these unsure times, you can never be too careful. Ne croyez-vous pas?
Well, given that this sounds like it's going to be the end of things for us, go ahead and call it a night. I think that means that next time we may be able to finish the game. Heck yeah. But of course, before we do that, let me buy another one of these real quick. Actually, show me. Yep, next time. I'm just curious where this is. Ah. And we're back at the start. Which means we can now go do the side quests that we still have before the game is over. And then after we're done here, we go to the point of no return. Next time on Nazar Stream. Well, next time I play this game in particular. But with that, we're going to go ahead and go to our ending screen and then start getting set up to raid out. So let's see who we can find tonight. Let's... I know a few friends were playing a game, but they started a while ago, so probably a bit late to raid into them. I see so many friends playing, but I don't know how much longer they'll go. It's pretty long streams I'm seeing. Okay, I see somebody. Let's go from a pretty intense game to something with a bit more levity to it. This is somebody who I've had the pleasure of meeting at a con, and they're a very sweet individual. I think they are... Sandine. Thank you for reminding them, but you interrupted me. they are a person that I think is working through college and stuff. So let's go show them some support for everything they do, huh? And I think tonight what we're going to do for our raid message is first time every time, because it's definitely true. And as always, you can use my emotes or your emotes or someone else's emotes, whatever makes you happy. But we're gonna go ahead and raid Jane Drolf tonight and show them some love. Also, you know, again, I hope the rest of you have I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your week. I'll be back on Friday, doing some more Shin Megami Tensei, and I'm gonna be taking most of the weekend off. You may see me here and there with friends, but I got family visiting, so I'll be doing that most of the weekend. And then hopefully after that, next week we'll be back on kind of a normal schedule. So, but yeah, as always, I like to remind you that you are loved, even if you don't feel that way right now. Somebody out there does care about you and wants you to be happy. Be yourself. Don't let other people tell you how to live your life or how to be you. Don't let them put you in boxes and tell you gotta be this way or that way. And yeah, have a lovely rest of your evening. Good night.